John Broons, the family business guy, and I have with me David Price.
Hi, John.
Hi, David. David's an expert on decision making, and we've been talking today about making decisions, how people make decisions, arriving at these decisions, and a question seems to come to mind. What happens when you don't like the way the numbers come out, or you don't like the actual decision that seems to fall out of all the conversation?
Okay, so let's go back one step. When you say the numbers, so we're talking about when you evaluate something, one of the ways to objectify that, to take all those biases out, is to put some maths to it. That's what you mean by the numbers.
That's right.
So if we put the numbers together, and let's say we've got 4 choices, A, B, C and D, let's just call them that. And we've done all our maths and our numbers and all of that, and quite clearly C is the one that comes out. But we don't like C.
Well, you and I don't like it in this case.
Well, okay, let's say 2 people don't, or
Yep.
let's say the group doesn't like the answer, C. So let me go off on a little tangent for you. This is the greatest lesson you'll ever learn in life, John. There are only 3 reasons that things don't happen. The 3 reasons are people don't know what to do, or they don't know how to do it, or something or someone gets in the way. So no matter what part of your life or what part of your business, whether it's a family business or any other business, when something's not happening, go back to that formula and work out where is it. Is it the people don't know what to do? Is it people don't know how to do it? Or is it something or someone gets in the way? Most of the time, it's the third one, something or someone gets in the way. So let's go back to our example, come back from our little tangent for a moment. So we're sitting here and we've made done the mathematical exercise and we've come up with C. The maths tells us that C, the numbers tell us C is the one, but we don't like it. So that's the third option, something or someone's getting in the way. If we don't like C, it's actually unlikely to be implemented. By the way, in business generally, and family business is no exception, on average about 70% of decisions never get implemented. Never. They're made, they're never implemented. It also comes back to the same formula. They either don't know what to do, they don't know how to do it, or something or someone gets in the way. But we're talking in this at the moment about something or someone. So we're on option C, the numbers don't add up. Our numbers do add up, but we don't like the numbers. We don't like the result. So the something or someone gets in the way. It's someone. And it is our emotional biases as a group that we don't like. Option C. So what do? We've got a choice now, another decision. Do we get used to it and run with it, knowing that if we don't like it, it probably won't get implemented very well because of option back to number 2, that is people don't know what to do and so they won't put effort into learning how to do it? Or do we change the decision to maybe A, B or D? Because we like A or B, let's say. We don't like D, that's out of the question. A and B's numbers don't come up quite as well, but our emotional connection to them is so much stronger that it's going to work much better than C. And so we might redecide and say, acknowledging that the numbers point to C, but equally acknowledging that we as a group don't like C for a whole range of reasons. Family, historical reasons could be one of them, for instance.
This is one of these areas where compromise needs to be understood.
Compromise needs to be the sort of foundation of everything. You're never going to get everyone, well, I guess you will occasionally get everyone to agree, but in many cases, particularly in the running of a family business, you're not going to get everyone to agree. Would that be a fair comment?
It will be a fair comment, but generally there is one person leading the family and there's also one person leading the business. And in most cases, it's generally the same person.
Yeah.
So depending on their style of leadership of the family and their style of leadership within the business, you might find business decisions get made in one particular fashion, and in the family, decisions get made in a different fashion.
So now you've gone into a whole nother topic, which is not the topic of this, but is relevant to what you said. It's that person's influence.
Very much.
The level of their influence. And the influence can be stronger or weaker in the family side, or stronger and weaker in the business side, or that might be equal, but there's influence that's coming in. That's that third one, someone not so much gets in the way, but influences. And so the group's ability or willingness to implement a certain decision is affected, even though the numbers add up, even though it says C is the one to run for. So that's where you have to go. You have to work out, do we need to compromise? And if so, to what?
That's fantastic stuff, David, because so many people working in family businesses, they're stuck not making decisions. They get stuck. Younger generation members may be interested to ask questions, and the challenge comes up, how do I approach mum or dad or Uncle Jack? And if they don't know how to approach the question, it may not get asked.
Exactly. So let me finish with one or two things. Nothing happens anywhere until a decision is made. And traction doesn't happen until the decision is implemented.
Wow. Two absolutely fantastic points. Making a decision and having the traction. David, this has been wonderful. Thank you very much for coming along.
My pleasure.
And I look forward to seeing you again soon.
Thank you.
This has been John Broons, the Family Business Guy, with David Price. And thanks for joining us. And don't forget, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, John Broons, the Family Business Guy. And I look forward to seeing you again. Thanks.